Hello, my friends. Welcome to my channel, Bringer of Light Intuitive. I'm Cindy. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Welcome in or welcome back, depending on if you are new. And if you are, I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Say hi so that I can meet you and welcome you to my community here. I would love that. We're going to dive into a who am I reading for reading today, and that's where I get a message and you tell me who I'm reading for in the comments below. I'm feeling called. I'm feeling like there are big changes taking place at this time, this week. Today is the new moon in Aquarius, the eclipse, and the year of the fire horse starting today. So happy new year. But I feel like there's something big that wants to come through. I don't know what it is, so let's go ahead and see what wants to come through. I'll get the message. You tell me who I'm reading for in the comments below. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for booking your private readings with me. And if you want to do that, that information is always in the description box. What is this? I feel like just change. I keep hearing change, change, change. Oh, wow. We've got the Ten of Cups, Knight of Cups, Page of Wands. You know what I'm hearing with this energy is the change that I'm hearing is like you're being inspired to go in a new direction, and it's actually leading you to what you want. Remember the Ten of Cups. First of all, the Ten of Cups, new cycle. The tens are always a cycle for me. This is the new cycle. This is the cycle of emotional fulfillment. This is the cycle where you meet your soulmate. This is the cycle where things fall into place for you. This is the cycle where things come together in a bigger, better way than you were ever thinking. The rainbow here is the promise. So whatever the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles are like, this is my dream outcome. This is what I dream of, you know, and that promise that you're holding on to, that dream that you have, that is a promise. That is, if your heart is telling you what your perfect relationship wants to look like, or the perfect, you know, home life, or the perfect outcome, whatever it is that you want, your heart is telling you that because that's your destiny. This is your destiny. A happy, healthy relationship, a safe and happy home life, a stable financially in your home life, your beautiful family, whatever it is. The Ten of Cups is your wish, whatever it is. And the universe wants to grant you that wish. And you're being inspired to go in a new direction that may look differently, but it's leading you to what you want. It's leading you to what you've asked for. So if you're feeling inspired to do something different, if you're feeling inspired to follow your creativity, to follow your heart, if you're feeling inspired, see, this is, for me, the Page of Wands is a little bit of inspiration energy. The wands, first of all, fire season, fire horse season. The wands are passion and purpose and creativity, but also this magnetism sort of energy. If you're feeling, you know, pulled in a direction, if you're feeling to start something new, if you're feeling to just like change a behavior or step into your power, do something different, it's actually, you're being called to do it. It's like you're being, the pull that you feel is because it's bringing you towards what you want. So follow your heart. Pay attention to the inspiration. This is an inspiration energy for me. Pay attention to the inspiration that comes up suddenly here in the next 2 weeks. Pay attention to any inspired ideas that you get. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to any inner knowing or inner thinking like, oh, I wonder if that would be something I should do. Do it. Or step in that direction, you know, because it's literally taking you from the moon energy into the Ten of Cups energy, which is like, I can't see it yet, but this is where it's leading to. So you may be like, nothing is working. You know, the moon comes out in the dark, right? We can't see it all. And sometimes the moon talks about, you know, following your intuition. I mean, all the times it talks about following your intuition. You have a knowing. There's a knowing. So follow whatever comes up here in the next 2 weeks for you, specifically 2 weeks, because it's leading you to something that you want. You're either going to meet your person, you are going to come into alignment of whatever alignment is that you're looking for. You know, if you're looking for a new home, you're about to find it. If you're looking for that perfect job, you're about to find it. But it's coming from something that you're being inspired to do, an inspired action step, an inspired idea. Okay, could be also creativity. So your inspired idea might be to write a book or something like that, write a song. Follow it. Just follow it, because it's taking you down. You may feel like you're in this dark path right now. The energy of the moon always feels to me like a tunnel that you're in, that you can kind of see light at the end of that tunnel, because, you know, the sun comes out after the moon. The sun is the very next card, and it's right here. It's right behind the moon. But also, it's like you might be feeling like you're bouncing off the walls, and because it's dark and you can't see your way, but you're following your intuition, okay? You can't see something here yet, but you're being inspired to go in a direction that's actually going to take you to that unfolding, okay? We've got the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. Things are about to speed up. You've got success, you've got promotion, you've got public recognition, you've got travel, you've got a very successful, positive movement energy by you taking a step to follow something that you feel inspired to do. And that step could literally just be a step. It's like, I got this idea, I'm going to start researching this. I got this idea, maybe I'll sit down and start writing and see what comes out. I got this idea to go to a certain website and send my resume in, or call a person, and, you know, whatever it is, because it's going to be different for each of us. One more card for my friends. It's time for you to receive. The King of Pentacles here too. Receiving. You are receiving what it is that you want, and it's coming from you following what lights you up. But also trusting it. Trusting that your path is unfolding in the best way. Trusting that there is always more than enough. It takes a lot to trust. It takes a lot to trust. The divine feminine energy is an energy of us receiving, stepping back, and allowing life to show up for us. But trusting that you can trust yourself. You know, sometimes it takes a lot for us to trust that we can trust ourselves. But she says, trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Trust that little spark. That little spark of something on the inside is telling you something. So pay attention over the next 2 weeks, specifically from the date that I recorded this, or from the date that you see this. If you're seeing this at a later date, you might be watching and going, yeah, that happened, you know, or you might be feeling that nudge to, okay, the next couple of weeks I'm going to trust what comes up. So depending on how that fits, take it how it fits, leave anything that doesn't fit, and trust your path, trust your intuitive senses, because you are going to be given some sort of little nudge, if you haven't already. And that nudge is taking you to being able to receive with your hands and see in your reality that something that you want is coming together for you. You can't see it yet. It's hidden from you, but you're being asked to trust that intuitive nudge. Trust the little nudges. Even if you can't see where they lead, you're going to be glad you did.